India is blessed with abundant sunlight for most of the year. For a long time, we underused this powerful natural gift. We depended heavily on coal and other fossil fuels to power our homes, our cities, and our industries. This created heavy pollution and dependence on finite imported fuels. Recognizing the opportunity, India took a bold step. The Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission launched in 2010, signaling to the world and to Indians alike, India is serious about clean green energy from the sun. A national plan to make solar a main source of power. The National Solar Mission was born from a critical challenge: how to power India's rapidly growing economy, but to do so cleanly and sustainably. As development accelerated, electricity demand surged, putting immense pressure on the country's existing power grid, which was heavily reliant on coal. These aging plants struggled to keep up, and the reliance came at a steep price, choking air pollution, contaminated water, and severe public health impacts. A new path was needed, based on a domestic and truly abundant resource. The answer was shining right above us. The sun delivers more energy to Earth in 1 hour than humanity uses in an entire year. And with 300 sunny days annually, India is uniquely blessed with this power. The mission set clear goals. Install 20,000 megawatts by 2022, and crucially, drive down costs to achieve grid parity. This is the tipping point where solar becomes as cheap as conventional energy, making it an irresistible economic choice for industries and businesses. The vision was even broader: build a domestic manufacturing industry, create green jobs, and boost national self-reliance. This would cut emissions, protect public health, and establish India as a leader in climate action, all while strengthening energy security and economic stability for the future. Factories are the engines of our economy, but they are also the biggest power users. They need a constant, reliable flow of electricity to power heavy machinery and ensure critical production uptime. For decades, they relied on grid power, often from coal, but the supply was unreliable. Power cuts and voltage fluctuations could halt assembly lines, leading to costly downtime. As a backup, many turned to diesel gensets, a flawed solution that was noisy, polluting, and expensive. The volatile price of fuel and constant maintenance ate into profits. The National Solar Mission opened a cleaner, more reliable path. But circa 2010, industrial solar was still a rarity, viewed with skepticism as too expensive, with a high upfront investment. However, strategic policy support, coupled with rapid technological advancements, caused panel costs to plummet. Suddenly, the economics made sense. Industries took notice, seeing a chance to control costs and stabilize their power. The appeal was undeniable: less dependence on an unstable grid and less diesel burn. Momentum built, and today the picture is transformed. What was once a niche experiment is now a core business strategy, with industrial and commercial users driving most rooftop solar adoption. For India's industries, the biggest benefit is cost savings. Solar power prices have plunged, now well below grid tariffs and expensive diesel. After the initial investment, sunlight makes electricity essentially free, directly lowering operating expenses and boosting margins. Crucially, daytime solar generation perfectly matches factory peak loads, ensuring more reliable operations. On-site generation also cushions against grid outages. Every solar unit replaces a coal unit, contributing to cleaner air, lower CO2, and strengthening sustainability goals and brand reputation. But hurdles remain. The high upfront cost is a major barrier, as accessing affordable financing can be difficult, especially for smaller enterprises. There are also physical constraints. Not all factory roofs have the structural strength or space for a large array, and nearby land isn't always available. On top of that, navigating complex regulations for grid connectivity and open access can be a slow and discouraging process. The road ahead requires a multi-pronged approach: Solutions include making financing easier with lower rates and longer tenors, alongside expanded government subsidies and tax incentives. Promoting models like the Renewable Energy Service Company, or RESCO, is also key. Here, a developer installs and owns the plant, selling power at a fixed rate. This removes the upfront investment, making solar accessible to a wider range of industries.